That's not good. It's like gray paint, and I know I didn't paint the inside. That thing beats the tar out of you. All right, we're gonna clear that area of all this topsoil. You good with that? Oily and watery. All right. That's the first tank of gas through it, and we drove it around at the shop. We loaded it in the truck, we tracked it all the way up here, and I've done about, I don't know, 2 hours worth of work with it on one tank. Got this old nice Eagle tank here, which is now the official Mighty Cat refueler. Oh, it just works so simple. You know, they can't make a new gas tank these days to save their lives. you got a problem. I'd say that pin's done. Done its job. Here's the old cutting edge from the Mighty Cat, and I just got done replicating it from a plow blade cutting edge. Those holes were pretty fun to drill. Let's go see how it fits. Well, I would say that's pretty darn perfect. It's can't get much better than that. So the hole locations are pretty close. You know, just have to open those up a little bit, and there we go. So the machine is gonna cut so much better with that. Can you believe look at the pin? That's how long this thing was in the dirt. But that's fine. And it somehow came out of there. Well, here's the Mighty Cat blade all cleaned up, and I got the rust off and ground down all the welds that were holding it on. And I've got the new blade ready to go on. I've sprayed a rust preventative coating on both sides to limit how much rust can form in there. So this is a 6-inch cutting edge. I believe it's 5/8 thick, and we didn't spend that much time, but I did do the whole job. It's welded on both sides in various spots. It's nearly perfectly straight. Not perfect, but you know, nothing has to be. Put that same worn out pin back in, and we're gonna see what happens. Look at that. I mean, it's going down, but it does kind of hold it up. All right, here's the first test of the blade with the repaired and replaced and reworked cutting edge, and we're gonna see how it does. In addition to that, I also have removed the thermostat, added water, added fuel, and yeah, should be a whole new machine. we're on scene here with the Mighty Cat bulldozer after it has done a substantial amount of moving of dirt. And it's got a problem and needs to have some attention. I don't know. May have a blown head gasket. The oil has turned color, you know, milkshake color, and we're just gonna get into it and see what we find. You know, you're gonna get that on these big jobs. And we're getting some of that. I figured I'd be working on this in the field for certain. Let's see what it looks like now. Okay. Well, that's clean oil. So, seeing as how it's all the way up there, we've got water on the bottom. So, I'm gonna let it out. Uh-oh. That's not good. So it's not looking good. We've got some water. We've got some clean oil. Now we've got gray oil. Like, there's no big chunks. It's like gray paint. And I know I didn't paint the inside. I don't know. I'm gonna pull the head off. Pull the plugs at least. Alright, I've got the water out, and now I've got the spark plugs out. Cylinder 4. Really nice. Cylinder 3. Pretty nice. Burning some oil. Cylinder 2. Pretty nice. Don't know. Maybe, yep, some water. A little bit of water. And then cylinder 1. Water. Looks like it was actually running pretty good. But there's water. So this cylinder right here either has a crack in the block or the head or the head gasket. So I'm gonna have a look in there. Got all the head bolts out here and can pop the cylinder head off now and see what we're in for. What I noticed when I was taking it apart was this bolt and this bolt were extremely tight. They weren't put like that. That was not very stuck down. And I figured it would fit out. Well, I don't see the issue immediately, but let me take a look here. So there's rust. Oh, it's hard to tell. It kind of looks like all of the cylinders were doing some stuff. That's water. That's water. That's like that same stuff that was in the bottom of the engine there. All right. How does that get up there? Oh. That was sitting there. That was sitting there for sure. So cylinder 1 and 2, head gasket, leak or cracked block. I don't see any crack there. And just because you don't see it doesn't mean it is there. Valves are just as loose as they were when I put them in. Well, I'm going to start cleaning this up and take a look at the cylinder head here. 1, 2, 3, 4 all pretty much look the same. Oily, 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 and watery, watery. I'm going to say that's my problem. This whole surface needs like a application of something to help it seal. And it's totally compressed. I'll show you on the new one. When I mean new, I mean 75-year-old new one. Looks to me like it let go right in that area. Very thin. Here's the new head gasket. For purposes in the future, it's a Victor 1424. ZXA, ZXB, there you go. All cleaned up just kind of like it was before it ran. I don't see any cracks. I mean, there's things that look like cracks that aren't cracks. She's burning some oil here. had enough of that. That thing beats the tar out of you. I feel like I just got hit by a truck. But I think I did move some dirt. Don't look like anything from this camera angle. Oh, we're here with the old Mighty Cat, Orange Crush, man. And this machine is actually doing really well. I did have to replace the head gasket and some other odds and ends like deleting the thermostat. The steering is terrible. The seat, man, it beats you up. It needs to be sprung. That solid seat just really does some damage. See, the thing about it is that this machine is small, so the effect on the human is actually amplified. This thing, when it wants to move or twist or stop or bang, it's going straight into you, or you're going straight into it. It's quite the thing to operate. The slower you're going, the smoother everything is. When you start to speed it up and really, start working fast, that's when it gets violent. And having done this job, I can tell you my back is not like brand new. That's all I got for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And seeing this machine work for the first time in 50 years and do a whole job like that, pretty impressive. I'm not going to beat the thing to death trying to get all the rocks popped out of the ground. I'm going to get a bigger machine to do that, and then I'll have the Mighty Cats do the finish work and put the thing to grade and all that, driveway, whatever. Take care. I'll see you next time.